Wrestler 13, Edd is on a winning streak, 2 games in a row. He needs 7 in a row to win this series. He's not allowed to lose any games anymore. Zain still on match point, and Edd will spawn at the bottom, yellow player. And we have Zain at the top, Dorado Descent. What do we think, boys? Who will be the better player on Dorado Descent?
Yeah, well, hopefully Edd won't go 0 on Dorado. I mean, we've seen him do it before. It works versus Mikos, it works versus Legend. The reactions were hilarious. It's like, he does it to Mikos, he beats Mikos, and Mikos is like, you ruined such a good map. Who goes 0 on Dorado?
Yeah.
Oh, Edd is definitely eccentric. He's unpredictable. You never know what you're gonna get with Edd. He can literally do anything.
He should go double war on this map as well, right?
Well, yeah, there's so many gems at the start. If you can micro your miners nicely, you could go double war easily and not hit 0. Usually if you're going double war, you don't want to do like Edd did, where you're placing the war factory away from your first refinery. All right, you want to do like Zain did, where you're placing your war factory on top of your first refinery.
Your the miner you're gonna build is so far away from the gems you want to, or the
you'll go broke. Yeah, exactly, you'll go broke. So we are seeing drone first from both these players. Oh my God, Edd! Oh, and that sentry gun clutch comes in, saves it. But Zain did go 2 drones, as Zain going with a double war strat here. I don't know if you could go 2 wars and double drone. I mean, Zain did hit 0 now, but he's about to get a dump, so he should be okay. And now what Edd really wants to happen now is to get this drone into one of these miners. That's what he wants really badly to happen. And it looks like he didn't really go 0. It was a ploy. He went 1 rhino, and now he's going miners behind it. And the drone does go in Zain's base. So Zain gets droned as Zain goes up to 5 miners. Edd now getting his 5th. And oh shit, this is a very important phone call, Doofus.
No, go ahead, bro. Oh, is Zain going to be able to save that miner? He's not going to be able to save it. And the second miner gets droned. Oh. What went wrong there? So the drone pays off, and Edd microing his miner perfectly to get that drone coming in from Zain as well. So Edd is on 6-8 miners. Yep, and Zain is on 5. And another miner gets droned. Zain on 6, 7 miners, double war, and I believe by now Edd should have a second war factory, and he is still on 8 miners. 3 rhinos coming in. Zain is spamming drones. And Zain is also on 8 miners now.
Okay, sorry about that, Doofus. That was a phone call I was expecting. My friend just got engaged.
Oh, congrats, bro, congrats.
Yeah. So I am very happy. Anyway, what's going on here? I see that Zain is going for the drone strats. Okay, all right. I mean, okay. As these drones come in, Edd really wants to get a miner or 2 here. As Zain sending those drone miners straight to the service depot. I think he's gonna be able to save both of them, right? If he clicks
them correctly.
Yeah. Move it off. Oh, it's close. Saves it in the last second. So let me get this straight. Zain is now on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 miners?
10 miners.
Zain is on 10. Edd is on 10 as well. So both players on 10 miners. Edd is on 3 war factories. Zain is on 3 war factories. Pretty even, except that, you know, Edd has tanks coming in. Oh, yeah, so not even anymore. Edd is on 3 war patches. Zain is only on 2. This is looking good for Edd, actually, here. Looking pretty good for Edd. Wow. So we might get a serious comeback here. Zain is trying to regain some semblance of map control as 3 of his miners are serious distance mining. Not sure what he's doing there in the right. He does have 4 war factories. Edd is still only on 3 as he decides to take up. No, the 4th war factory does come out. He does have a radar as well, as Zain trying desperately to keep Edd in his side of the map so that he isn't threatened, because Zain cannot defend an all-out attack from Edd right now. And Zain spamming drones. Zain seriously spamming drones, and it looks like Edd might cut off Zain here, or is Zain going to go around here? Edd is ignoring his army as Edd heads back towards Zain. Heads back towards Edd's base here, and Zain's drones streaming across the map here. Edd's drones streaming across the map as well. What is going on here, Doofus?
I've never seen this. Was that worth it, though?
I have no idea. Edd definitely got more tanks drones, but they came out about even from that little charade there. Again, I feel like Edd has a few more miners, and his build is a little bit better here as he cleans up the rest of Zain's army here, but he is getting droned intensively. Alright, and Zain, again, not going to let Edd go to his base. He's going to keep Edd chasing him around, which is exactly what you want to do when your opponent out-tanks you. You want to try to force him to stay away from your base as the battle lab comes out for Edd.
More drones from Zain. He said, well, this is working out for me, so let me build some more.
Yeah, it's a lot of drones. It's Edd also, you know, but Edd is mixing many more rhinos in there. Oh, Edd gets so many tanks drones. Let's see how many he has left after he kills all the drone tanks. And Zain, you know, can't really go in here as Edd pushes him with 5 rhinos into Zain's base. Let's see, can he get a war factory here? Okay, nice micro. Zain sending his tanks in one at a time. Not the best here, but he is going to be able to push off this attack from Edd, I believe, as now Edd loses the good tank control and is getting cleaned up, needs to get out of there as he loses a few miners in base, but the drones are going to clean up Zain's army in Edd's base. But you'll notice that Zain, with a sneaky little move of his MCV to the bottom right, which is definitely a nice move. And Zain has a random Desolator in Edd's base, just chilling there, which is interesting. This game is confusing me, Doofus. I have no idea what's going on. Zain's MCV is on one side of the map. Everyone's spamming drones and tanks. Nobody can decide if they want to go for tanks or drones. Zain has a random Desolator on Edd's side of the map. The IT is out, has nothing to use it on as he desperately tries to defend with drones. And Zain slowly is gonna get into a better position here as he sends 5 miners to the right hand side ore patch. Zain is gonna be rich in a second as he moves his MCV again, and Edd still trying to defend with drones. The IC will be ready in 1 minute and 40 in-game minutes. Okay, and Edd just keeps spamming drones. He's gonna lose that miner that's on the gems. He is not expanding. He has not expanded anywhere. The IC will be ready soon, but how much value is he really going to be able to get with this IC with Zain having expanded all over the map already? At this point, I feel like Edd threw this. He was in a better position, but he no longer is. Zain just threw away most of his army here. I want to see that IC get used. Not even necessary, as Zain sends in more tanks, but Edd doesn't have anything to use the IC on. That's the thing. As drones keep coming out, uses the IC on 2 war factories. I guess it was worth it. I don't know. Does save them. The IC is about to go down as drones keep coming out and rhinos just keep streaming across the map. So, you know, Zain keeps losing rhinos to drones. Drones keep coming out. but slowly, I feel like Edd. I don't know. What is Zain getting any value here? Is he? What the fuck is going on here?
What is this game, bro?
I am very confused. But Zain expanded all over the place. Minus on the gems over there makes another war factory. This is one of the weirdest fucking games I've ever seen, Doofus. A nuke? A nuke?
A nuke from it.
A nuke? A nuke? An actual... What the fuck,
I
Doofus?
really don't know what is going on, bro. Really.
What is going on here? Legend, can you get in here and teach these guys how to play the game? What is going on? As Zain keeps sending in tanks, keep getting drones, keep sending in tanks, keep getting in drones. So on the one hand, right, the super weapons are counting down. On the other hand, Zain keeps building and expanding, right? He just made another refinery on the right-hand side of the map. And look at all these drones, tanks, all over the map. This is like hectic. It's like each drone and tank has a mind of its own, going all over the place as Edge tries to send now a few tanks to Zain's base, but Zain responds with his own drones, and now all of a sudden Zain is spamming drones. Doofus, what is going on, bro?
We are breaking records today, boys. The amount of drones built,
What?
the amount of drones kills, the amount of tanks drone.
What? Okay, and now he uses the IC on a few drones, which would have gone into those rhinos without the IC, but he is gonna lose his MCV, so maybe we're making progress. Maybe something is actually happening here. I don't. Oh! Can he get it? Can he get it? Can he get it? Can he get it? All right, that's a GG right there.
Oh wow! What a game!
What a weird fucking game right there. All right, so the score ends on 7-2 for Zain, but that was definitely entertaining.
That was a weird.
Wow. Worst map in the game if you don't rush. Edd says that this is the worst map if you don't rush. Oh my god.
Seen so many drones in my life.